Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Pusher and Strangler Detective Agency. Today with Special Detective S. Brit.
S. Brit. Sprit.
Mr. S. Brit. Here to solve crime, investigate murder, put the bad guys in jail, maybe, lock them up, maybe hang them. If they've done particularly bad things.
I mean, yes, we have to respect the death penalty, of course.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we get to the bottom of all mysteries.
People are complimenting Lydia's new haircut. I know, it was a bold choice to shave it all off.
You know what happens though, Spiff? After a while, you're just like, I hate this. Can't stand it anymore. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
All must go.
Almost.
You know?
Are you going to shave all your hair off? I mean, it's quite nice.
I'm getting quite long and bushy. Thing is, Spiff, I reckon that as you can see, I'm going grey here, quite pronouncedly. You can see it from.
Are you going to like silver fox it maybe?
But I want like this is like my last chance to grow my hair before I'm grey. The last chance to have like
so
hair.
You're going to hold on.
When you lose all the melanin, when you lose all the pigment in your hair changes. You can tell, like, from the grey hairs that I've got, they're quite different in, like, structure. They're much more thin and brittle and, like, wiry than the others. So when you have grey hair, it's going to be very different to having luxurious brown hair. Yeah, so I don't know. It's my last chance.
It's your last chance.
It's my midlife crisis.
Midlife hair-based crisis.
Yeah. So, Spiff, do you like murder? Do you love it? Do you like murder?
I love doing a good bit of murder, if I'm honest. I don't see why I wouldn't. Also,
what's your murder of choice?
Murder of choice?
You have to kill someone.
It would have to be the tea bag in the pantry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't mean after you've killed him.
Why not at the same time, Lewis?
Well, I mean, like, so what do you mean the tea bag in the pantry? What is that? Is that like a Sherlock Holmes classic?
You know how, like, you have, say, cheese wire and you can go up behind someone and, like, garrote them? Get the string from the tea bag, go like, and then pull, and then they're dead.
The tea bag killer.
Yes. And I always leave, like, a little calling card, which would be one of the packaged Yorkshire tea golds.
Really?
Scene of the crime.
The sealed ones.
And they still haven't worked out who I am yet.
Really?
It's incredible.
Obvious. Those stupid cops.
I mean, I'm literally telling them now.
Oh, yeah. The tea bag killer.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't move that mouse, should I?
You can move the mouse if you want. You can take control.
Ooh.
But today we're playing the Shapeshifting Detective. It's the next in the series of the FMV madness that is this stuff. We're going to be joined on Jingle Jam by one of the actors.
I saw on Twitter.
From this. We don't know who yet. We don't know if it's going to be the lovely Aslin Death or Rupert Booth. One of them. Someone is coming for Jingle Jam. I'm very excited. Go on.
This game.
This has got Rupert Booth in it. Okay, excellent.
This game looks very different. I'm liking the look of this. Should we check the settings first?
Yeah, sure. Let's just check the FOV sliders.
Nice. Voiceovers. Ooh.
We're going to want all of these things.
Yeah.
You can probably turn the brightness up a little bit.
Sure.
Because it's always, Wirecast and OBS always just suck out a little bit of the brightness for the audio.
Nice and
for some reason. And all right.
You haven't actually explained where Lydia is, by the way.
She has a toothache. Sorry, that was the first mystery.
That was the first mystery.
I shouldn't have just given away the answer. I should let people speculate.
Toothache.
She has something wrong with. Ignore what I just said. She's got a bit of toothache. I don't know. She's been eating too many Haribos and sweets, I guess. Oh, okay. First mystery. Is this the set?
This is like when we went through the museum in Berlin and saw all of the weird art on the wall, just different oil spills.
Police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Terrible acting. What
Indeed it
what
is.
terrible, what terrible acting. Oh, that was awful. Could you do that line again?
Keep your mouth shut.
Oh god.
We need to get the volume up a bit, guys, for chat. Oh,
Oh wow. So is this Sam?
Sam,
Okay, so do we only have one thing to say? No, two things. Bin or who are you?
I think we should. Do you want to talk to this guy?
I think you should take this first one here as I hit the new game button.
Exactly. Rewind.
Sam.
Oh, we got a chief for that though. It's good. This game's going great.
The early game chief. The login chief.
I reckon hardly anyone's got that achievement, honestly.
Really?
It's like those games which have the achievement which is just play the game. And
You're listening to
wait,
Radio August.
is this the
Dark Nights.
same
with
thing?
Poe and Monroe.
I'm afraid so,
It's
yes.
5 o'clock, and I'm
Was
Alice
that meant to
Monroe with
happen?
your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of
supposed to press the
21-year-old
bin.
Dorota Shaw.
The bin
Miss
was the
Shaw's body
option.
was discovered last night.
There was a
Chief
body.
DuPont
Someone
is
died.
calling the crime a
21-year-old
violent
Dorota
and
Shaw.
despicable act.
Despicable act.
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch.
Have you heard about
via
the murder?
department's confidential tip
Get in
hotline.
touch. Confidential tip line.
Confidential
horrible,
tip line.
Poe.
Horrible
Sure.
Poe. Listen, this
Indeed
is.
it is.
Indeed it is.
Dude, it is. Oh.
Was that Rupert Booth? I hope so. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. All right.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I see. So are we supposed to... Were we supposed to keep our mouth shut here? By pressing the bin?
Yes, the bin was the option, yeah.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Bam. Strong silent type of chief.
Got another chief. Yeah, we're here to solve a murder.
Then humor me,
Oh no.
the dead girl.
You can't joke about
And
dead
this.
girls. That's difficult.
What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Bin.
Should I just... does this mean say nothing, maybe?
Yeah, that means just silence.
Yes.
It's a rhetorical question.
Shit.
You're going to a town called August.
That's embarrassing.
Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Silence. Just go for all of the wrong options here.
Understood.
Silence again. Ah.
Splendid.
Okay. Now, okay, this stream I
Someone
always just...
so much as sniffs that you're different,
Well, it's a good thing we don't act weird.
you'll be deprecated.
We'll be fine.
Deprecated.
Defecated.
Defecated
Expect you
on.
to use your
It will be
ability.
defecated
Just
on.
don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In
Good
brighter
lord.
news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house.
Oh my
there
gosh.
are some rules. In particular, no
gorgeous.
shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now,
Why would you
how
put
long
priceless
are you
carpets in the
staying
guest house?
for?
As long as it takes.
That sounds like
Yes,
a weird person
The
thing to
chief
say.
said
Oh.
it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
I think if there's an option to be silent, it makes you look a bit more intelligent if you just stare.
Yeah, if you just stare blankly at her, it makes you look more
maybe
intelligent.
not. Maybe not if they're asking you a straight question. You just go,
I don't know, it's our job to follow up.
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
It's good to know that there's no one else in here except weirdos.
Tarot readers. Have you ever had any tarot read?
Also, how many people are reading tarot?
I had mine done.
We
last
got
week.
5 tarot readers in now. This is really kicking off right
It's
now.
kicking off. We've had a murder. Tarot readers love murders. They
Even
just
2
flock there.
tarot readers is too many.
Honestly, to be fair, one, if you have more than like one per maybe 20 miles, that's pretty weird.
Exactly. Is this like a convention? It's all like the 2 of them are at a convention. Jesus.
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
The chief.
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you.
She's very
You look lost.
clipped.
You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief
Oh.
said that's the way you'd like it.
Oh.
Just finishing.
Oh. Oh, she's doing the tarot.
Oh, they're doing tarot.
Do we want to?
Oh.
Do we want to evoke vote?
Yeah, let's
competition?
have our tarot reading done. Predict the future.
You don't believe?
He doesn't.
Oh no, I believe.
You
That
okay?
sounded serious.
That's good.
You must have a serious job to do. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
It's Emma. It's gorgeous Emma from Contradiction.
Wait, do they just use the same actors for all?
Yeah. So the first actor is Tits McGee from the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker.
Have you checked their IMDb pages?
No. Well,
Should.
okay. Well, I don't. It's a bit creepy.
It is a bit creepy.
Sorry, we're not allowed to call her that.
Yeah.
That's banned. It's banned. But she's from the last one. She's lovely. And this is Emma, lovely Emma from Contradiction. She looks terrifying.
They
Anyway.
seem like 2 slightly different names. You have Lovely Emma and then objectification of woman name.
I didn't come up with that. Lydia did. I'm sure. I'm sure she did. I wouldn't have. Would I? Did I? Let's find out. Bronwyn, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Oh, sure. Oh, actually, you
So,
said maybe later I'll
what's your
come
question,
find
Sam?
you.
Will I win, or are you guilty? Well, we don't want to let her know about some sort of.
Yeah.
We don't want to let her know what we're on. Will I win?
Will I win?
It's very broad, isn't it?
The Fool.
Oh.
I'm going to
she
see a
knows
lot
us.
more of you, aren't I, Sam?
That's not what the fool means.
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
There's 2 more. Well, look.
There's literally 3 tarot readers in this one guest house. This is wild.
And she's just sat here on this, like, on the edge of this fully set table.
Like, that's 2 set for a guest house.
Look, we can tell her where we are, sure.
She's going to come in the night and do our tarot readings.
But, I mean,
100%.
If there's only like 6 rooms, she's gonna work out where we are anyway, right? It's not like a big place.
It could, like, maybe this is just
It's
the
not like a
front for a
fucking
Premier Inn.
Hilton Metropole that goes on for like a mile.
Hilton
like,
Metropoles, they have thousands of tarot readers in almost every day. Oh, right, let's
Right,
say
fine.
last on the left. Give it
Good.
to her.
We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
surely you'd know if I
Could
needed
have
you.
some action after all, but not tonight. There was
Oh.
a corpse walking around somewhere, and it didn't have many places to hide. Officer Peter sighs. I'll get going then. Heading for the door, she turns around one
What do we
last
do?
time.
Are we just
Be
walking?
careful, she whispers. I'm really not supposed
Go
to
to
say
your
this.
room, okay. Number 4. Ooh.
So we're a shape-shifting detective, right? That's the name of the game. Is that a magical power, or is it just like us taking on the guise and pretending to be other people? You know, because you could shapeshift if you just go to a new town and say, "Hey, my name's Dave.
I think
Here's my ID."
it might be closer to actual shape-shifting, considering the guy at the start said, don't shift into a child now, or something like that.
Yeah, but that's maybe just too much of a giveaway. Do you know what I mean? If I was trying to pretend to be a child, Spiff, I wouldn't be able to like
True, I don't think you could fool me.
leave shifting locked. What the fuck?
What?
Well, the gunshot's real. The alpaca took it in the chest. I grimace. 6 weeks wasted. I knew
Oh,
I had a
what car
reason
is
for
that?
wanting her dead. I point the gun at her
What do
and
you think it
sneer.
is?
What do you want from me?
Another
I
mystery,
want you to
Spiff.
help me make
Another
more
mystery.
diplomats.
Well,
Lower
it's
the
just
gun.
full of mysteries.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm listening to
Good,
the
you got
radio.
my message.
Oh,
Chief Inspector
it's
DuPont.
it's
Wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs.
Who's his real life name? Come on.
his name's Rupert Booth. He's from Contradiction.
I like that face he's pulling.
He is mwah, an excellent actor. You'll find out.
There's one slight issue
Mwah.
though. They've
Jenks.
used the same radio.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like they ran out of props after the first scene.
17 minutes in and we're like out of props.
Also, I'm pretty sure they filmed this all in the same building because a lot of these low-budget films are just all done on Airbnbs. You find a nice, like, old retro Airbnb, book it out for a couple of days, go in, do your shooting, and leave.
Yeah. Well, don't ruin the magic, Spiff.
Sorry, I mean it's a beautiful fact.
Spiff, do you know? Does this symbol mean anything to you?
I mean, I can't really do that simple at the moment.
Why not?
Because all the
Oh, you
bad-
burned yourself quite badly on an exploding chicken Kiev. Sorry, shit! I ruined the mystery of how
the
Spiff
mystery
got
of
burned.
how I got burned, Lewis. It was that Kiev in the kitchen.
Fuck's sake! I keep ruining all these mysteries. Have you tried Simon's Homebrew, Spiff?
Simon's Homebrew.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Well, there you go. That's great. That's a perfect
That
answer.
mystery.
That was one of the questions that he asks. So you ask everyone in Contradiction all these insane questions.
Okay.
Have you tried Simon's Homebrew? What does this mean? Like just garbage. And most people are like, what? What's Simon's Homebrew?
But he was the guy who got it.
He was the inspector. He's the one who was asking all the questions.
Oh
so you
my.
play as him.
That sounds fun.
It is not fun. It's weird, but it's fun. It is fun. It is a lot of fun actually. Let's move on. I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21,
good
accomplished
lord.
cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it,
Didn't
but I need
look
proof.
strangled.
It's the tarot readers.
Whoa.
It's a good thing.
There's a lot
there's
to digest here. First of all,
Yeah.
strangled in bed by the looks.
Classic strangler.
We know all about stranglers because
Lydia is the strangler.
oh my god, and she's gone on the run.
She's not here. I'm saying we look for the tarot reader, which looks most like Lydia, and just accuse them on the spot.
You think that Lydia's shapeshifted into a tarot reader?
Yes.
Why do you think the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Oh my god.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something.
Probably doing
Oh.
some of that marijuana.
Oh, I thought she'd been devil's lettuce. Maybe
Oh.
MEJ.
I thought it was devil's cabbage.
Fucking what? What? So if you think she did it, why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in.
Sneak
Free
around.
guest house day isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Well, I thought this was a free holiday, mate.
Oh, I came to this fancy bloody guest house to get my tarot readings done. Right, let's
Nope.
go. Nope.
Nope.
I do want to try
Okay.
nope.
Well, that's that then. I thought you'd want a shot at redemption, but guess you're turning yourself in.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's what you want, isn't it? Sam?
Oh.
Stop running? To give up? Didn't think so. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Where's my badge and gun?
Give me a gun. I want to shoot tarot readers.
You don't get that. There's no badge and gun, just a hope and a promise. Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Also, oh my god, what angle is this? Is this angle of bald head angle?
Why would someone?
Why is there an egg there?
Why would someone shoot this angle? Why? Okay.
Okay, so hang on. So Okay, fine. Tell me about this lady who died.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
You a Bon Jovi fan?
Don't
Love
read the paper, do you?
Love 'em.
Yesterday, Monday the 9th,
Living
at
on prayer.
approximately 9 p.m., according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Okay, so it was 9 p.m. last night.
9 p.m. last night when it happened. The mother called at 10. Why did the mother call at 10 and not earlier?
Yeah.
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Well, you know, never know, do you?
Yeah,
In her bedroom, she was naked, strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth.
Whoa.
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this.
It's very tarot.
It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Oh,
Okay, we need to keep that secret.
that's a strange camera angle as well.
These are the things that you need to keep secret because then you can, you know.
You can like spring it upon someone.
No, you don't. You don't tell people. You draw that out of them. So when they confess, so you know it's a genuine confession.
I also have a question. Why was she in bed at 9 p.m.?
These are important questions, actually.
I mean, does anyone go to bed at 9 p.m.?
Anyone in chat?
Anyone in chat? It's bedtime?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady.
It was
Where are
her.
you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
She hasn't told me anything.
Let's say nothing instead of...
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
Well,
This is it. You're right, Spiff.
Yeah.
Saying nothing. People just say shit to
They
you.
just assume you know about the pills when we did not know about the pills.
Who knows who's got pills? He has? She has?
Have you got pills?
Much. Perhaps you should do some investigation?
I'll be right on it, Jakes. I'll
No.
do it. Oh, ow. Oh, ow.
Did you
Oh,
just...
just punched the desk.
Oh,
Not
God.
much. Perhaps you should do some investigation?
I see. So we can come back to him and ask, what do we know any time to
You
top
know what,
ourselves
though? I
up.
think you might need a promotion.
All right, let's head back.
To deputy dream interpreter.
I mean, keep going the way you're going, and I might be out of a job.
Oh, we need you, Alice.
Well, right, we
Well,
can
So what I can tell you
visit.
is
Visit
shopping
Violet,
relates to
Bronwyn,
needs and desires.
Rainy,
So Gabby,
Lexi.
what you're
So
what
it's
you're
one
having
of
dreams
these
about
four
here, so
women,
it's your
probably,
grocery
then.
shopping.
Is that
So
what
that
we're
in
trying to
particular
work
is a
out?
physical need for life. So
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Yes. Shall we ask her some questions?
Yes. What are the pills?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety.
You think?
I'm a very
What?
anxious person.
I don't know what clozapine's for.
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
Why would you take drugs that you...
First of all, no one can remember what their anxiety pills are called. It's first on 995.
It's a very good point.
I don't know what these pills are for. They stop her wandering into the ocean. That might be it. Yeah. Oh, these camera angles, guys. What is this? This is the incredibly expensive carpet.
Wow, a nice Persian rug.
Okay. So, did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
That sounds a bit jealous. Yeah.
She reminds me of me, but without my intellect.
But she has talent, which you don't have.
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
A fellow redhead, though. You think, the redheads would stick together? Was she just jealous of her youth? Or,
I reckon they were both cellists at one point. She had a schizophrenic breakdown, almost ran into the ocean. And then Dorota saved her. Okay. This is it. I'm calling it now. and then she is jealous of the talent and skill, and so believes herself to be more intelligent. But we know she's not intelligent because we're being silent where she's talking. So that proves that we're intelligent. She's not.
I reckon there's a guy involved.
There's a guy somewhere.
There's a guy involved, and she.
What is
they
up
were
with her
going after
eyes?
the same guy.
Okay.
I could just watch this all day.
Is this like visual ASMR for people?
Maybe we should call her on it. Be like, "What are you saying?"
What you
Sorry.
say?
I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
There's a boy behind it.
You're right.
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Right.
So if he lives at the vicarage, he's probably the son of the vicar or reverend.
Okay. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Oh fucking hell! She was killed. Couldn't you just like have a guess? Like speculate. Oh, you can't do that. More blackouts. Jesus, she was having blackouts in the last game. This woman typecast into blackouts. Right. Have you ever been at Dorota's house? Maybe we should just. Yeah.
I've driven by it. Never actually been in it.
So she knows where it is,
Hmm.
basically.
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Sure. Why do you want to
Because
leave?
they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Is she calling us a hobo?
Killers? Hobos? Who's she calling a hobo?
The killers are the tarot readers, so are we the hobos?
But how does she know they're killers?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
I mean, you're one of the strangest people.
It's hot. Officer Peters looks me up and down. She's hot too,
Let's
but
go
not as hot as the
visit.
gun in
Oh,
the back of my
I wanted
pants.
to go
He's the
visit
chief.
I wanted to visit the vicarage, but we
Yes,
just
officer.
can't.
No, I guess
We got
that's
a
something
report
for
of
tomorrow.
gunshots coming
Maybe
from
we
this
could do it in
building.
the morning.
Didn't hear a
It's
thing.
9
I tell her,
o'clock at
smiling
night,
sheepishly.
9:30.
Mind if I take a
That's
look
weird
around?
looking at that clock.
No, not at all.
Amazing
I
you're
say,
able to
letting
tell
her
the time
through.
from that.
Her tour of the office
Well, it
takes
wasn't
about
very
5
well-
seconds. 5
was very-
solar seconds. And
It was
then
very
she finds
like the nine hand was like
nothing.
right on the
Something
9.
catches
And
her
normally
eye.
when the half
she runs
ticks
her
it goes to
fingers
like
across
half,
the back
doesn't
of
it?
my couch.
A half 9 moves
Oh,
up a little bit. It's not quite.
I nod worriedly.
It's not quite a right
She
angle,
nods
but that was like a
appreciatively.
half 9 right angle,
Mind
which
if
is
I
weird.
try?
Half 9 right angle.
I protest
There
as
you
she
go.
sits down, but
Sam, is it?
Oh, this is
I'm
weird.
sensing you're not here for a reading.
We got our run of the whole guest house. We got a guest house. We got 4 women in
And
it.
we can just go into all
Just
of the
go
rooms.
into any
apparently.
of their rooms and ask them questions on their bed about murder.
Did you strangle a naked woman to death? It's like, no, recreate it for me.
No.
To visualize.
Oh God. Right. I have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Right. Okay. Well, how well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Actually, it's less suspicious because most murders are committed by people who know them and have some vested reason to do so.
Yes, it seems a bit strange that a tarot reader would just come in to murder a random cellist and then leave.
What's her motivation? Why would she murder this person?
She's a cello world champion as well and wanted to oust the competition.
Right, I see. Well, that's what we're going to find out, you think?
All comes back to cello-based jealousy.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
So, okay, a lot of people in this world pick up on signals and body language and other things. So, for example, maybe like, you know, there'll be like a fortune teller or tarot reader who's seen the two of them together, right? So maybe they saw the couple together and they were arguing and having like, and he was like being maybe like a little bit physical. And then she picked up on that And then in the tarot cards, it was like, oh, there's danger in your future. You know, the brown-haired man is a bad influence.
Bit of a twat.
Do you know what I mean? And then like that was like this is how it all, you know, because there's lots of this.
Yes,
You know,
this is good. I like this.
is anyone thinking about what I'm thinking here? Because I'm always trying to dig into like what is the real behind the supernatural. Okay. Anyway, how did you predict the murder? Let's find out.
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions.
Bollocks.
Tarot can be very powerful.
I felt a tingle in my balls. Right. Let's not ask. Don't ask that because look, if you ask who the killer, can't you ask who the killer is? No, we can't ask who the killer is because she'll be like, "That's not how the spirit world works, mate. It's all bollocks."
If you are a good predictor of the future, why haven't you won the Euro Millions yet?
These are. You can't ask those questions to people. They're like, well, you know, the cards want me to only use my powers for good.
Chap thinks it's Xylus.
It's Silas, the killer.
You don't believe.
Apparently in a sniper
okay.
tower.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
Oh.
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Sounds good. Can I borrow it?
Sounds like Twilight.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
You alibied each other off. Do you think Violet is trashy? I don't want to ask that.
Yeah, that's a... Oh.
Didn't need to, I think. No one pisses
Experiencing,
people off.
issues in different aspects of her life, and she
Let's visit
it's a
trashy
perpetual,
Violet.
No,
um,
Violet is the host.
circle
there.
Oh, the
of
host. Yeah, you're
negativity.
right.
Hi. Sam, is it?
Lexi, she's
Come
the
on
one
in,
who
make yourself
alibied.
at home. Mi casa es su casa.
Oh.
Come on.
What? Yes, you sit round that door there, and I'm just going to stand here, lean over, and comb my hair.
Oh my god, okay. Listen up. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Oh god. Okay, how did you know she was going to die?
God, she's got a lot of jewellery on.
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Death.
The happy squirrel.
Is it the happy squirrel?
It's always the happy squirrel.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
Really? So what is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway.
Five of Swords.
There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
I didn't realise the five of... Oh.
The Five of Swords is the most dangerous tarot card.
Also, I thought the point of the tarot reading was that you pulled your own cards. Like, the person doing it shuffles the deck and explains what it is, but it's up to, like... It would be up to Dorota to pull her own card, surely. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's how tarot readings work. I've had a few over my lifetime. Not of my own personal choice or volition. They just kind of...
Popping over to tarot reading this afternoon!
Down up to M6, we go down Chippy and get chip tea, and there's old Granny Smith in corner with tarot cards.
Oh, 5 of spoons for you, 7 of forks for you.
7 of forks. Is it the other way around? Okay, it's the other way around. Most dangerous card is death.
Diath, yes, Diath. That's the name of the actor. Okay, so
Just chips and tarot.
is the 5? I mean, the tarot cards are a little bit like a deck of cards in a sense. You have like suits.
But there's a few more suits. There's also a couple of like weird cards which don't actually fit into suits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like jokers.
Don't know if there's a Joker. I'm pretty sure it's just the Fool is like their kind of almost Joker equivalent.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine like the 5 of diamonds was the most dangerous card in the deck. You wouldn't think that in poker, would you? Oh, maybe that's why, because people don't know. It's underestimated. Maybe this is something that only expert tarot people know.
We are
Yeah, I
expert
did.
tarot people.
Rain
aren't we?
got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
So the Ten of Swords means murder. The Five of Swords means
I want to Google this.
something even weirder. What was that? Like, how well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Okay. Do you think she killed Dorota? Maybe I don't want to ask that.
You know the chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you
Oh
can
my.
help Bruce Willis.
Here we go. This is quite important. In the general context, the Ten of Swords is not a good omen. It can represent backstabbing, betrayal, bad mouthing, and bitching behind your back, and bitterness and enemies.
It's quite vague then. So what about the Five of Swords?
Five of Swords, let's discover. Five of Swords, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll do my best.
Really? Because she is completely innocent.
What's that creepy smile?
Five of Swords means conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, and winning at all costs. But if it's reversed, it means reconciliation and making amends of past resentments. So it's basically resentments and jealousy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that could be
So-
could be my theory of the boyfriend.
Was it Victoria that pulled the Five of Swords? The owner of the guest house. Who pulled the Five of Swords?
No, they did. They smushed them all together.
Yeah.
They got the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and
And another
another one which I forgot.
And were they all for Dorota?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, so then it's basically
Maybe they were just trying to tell the future.
It would be bad mouth, bitching, and jealousy. So it has to be. It can't be them, because there's no jealousy or bad blood from like the past between the tarot readers and Dorota. It has to be someone from the village who knows her and has enough time to actually have a reason.
But these
to
guys must
dislike-
have known about it. It can't be bollocks. It can't be. Sorry, it can't be like magic.
I mean, it is bollocks, but it is also in the context of a game. It's magic.
Anyway, what were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Wow, this is totally not like what Bronwyn said.
Can I see your
No,
nails?
I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Wow.
Well, where's the nail polish remover?
Well, that doesn't gel with your flipping alibi at all.
The cards told us to. Well, the cards and Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Right.
So there's a guy called Rain now.
I see. That must be the other guy.
Yeah,
I thought that was a woman. I think it's a guy.
it's a guy.
No? Well, yeah. Well, no.
Do you do what
We
the
have a
cards
job
tell
to
you?
do.
No. What's the job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Job?
She has a job to do.
I'm not going to reply to that.
Yeah, it's a tarot thing you won't understand.
Right, let me quickly Google a job.
Dark Night with Owen Monroe.
Right.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
Burglarizing.
I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Don't shake that.
You look incredibly greasy.
Yeah. Nothing. Just say nothing.
I heard you say earlier your name's Sam. You don't look like a Sam.
Wow.
Fuck this guy.
How did you know?
So I actually Googled Chob Tarot, and do you want to know what comes up?
Go on.
The Shapeshifting Detective, Episode 2 on YouTube. A Chob! Exclamation mark, question mark. The name of someone's Let's Play episode.
Job.
A Chob.
Right. Wow, that's a bit meta, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, God, this guy is like, 14 or 40. He's like 40 years old with the hair of a teenager and the emo trimmings of a teenager. Okay, do you know Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
How do you know that?
Yes.
you have any connection to her at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Fucking lies.
That's what the killer would say.
I'm not saying that.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything. Do you believe in possession, Sam?
Do you? Maybe I do, because these guys might. I'm believing it in like. This is one of those things where I want to be on their side, get them to talk to me about it. Do you know what I mean? If I don't want to flat out.
You want him to be on your
want them
side
to
when you're
open up.
accusing him of murder.
I want them to open up to me
Okay.
and make mistakes. So I want to agree with them.
So you want to go really deep into the tarot world.
If you meet people, okay, new people,
That's-
and they're into something weird, like
Yeah.
I don't know, just religious. The best thing to do is just be like really interested.
Yeah, just like that's really
Not be confrontational.
Let
and
them
not
lead
be
the
like,
conversation.
so you believe in a magical pervert who watches everyone poop? Is that true? You don't want to be like that, you know? You want to be like, really? That's like, yeah. I mean, I've never really thought about it like that. That's so interesting. Tell me more. You know, you don't want to like criticize
No criticize.
because they won't open up. They'll shut down
Yeah.
defensively. They'll feel like they're being.
Yeah, you want to be open to them. Let them tell you something. And then when they say the most stupid thing, you catch them out on it. And then they've at least probably said 5 other minor stupid things in between there. You can just shred them to pieces. End of the night, they're crying on the floor and you're standing victorious.
You got it, Spiff. That's it. The way to
How
do
to do
it,
it.
this is what I have heard, is that if you make them question themselves, okay, you want to lead them down into some complete madness, and then they're like, oh fuck, actually maybe I'm wrong. You can't tell them they're wrong because they won't believe you.
This is good. I like this. This is very good.
Anyway, so maybe I do believe in possession.
Just keep an eye out for anyone acting suspiciously. Although today almost everyone seems to be acting suspiciously.
How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What did it tell you?
You get it piecemeal. Not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Oh god, could be Violet, couldn't it? Doesn't have to be this one.
Tell me about the special murder tarot deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
So that's why this is so weird, I think.
Can I see the Mercury deck?
Yeah, I mean, we're
I
being
don't
nice,
have
we're
it at the
interested.
moment. Bronwyn has it.
Excellent. I will have a look. I'll ask her.
I was in
What
my
were you doing
room.
last night?
Praying, actually.
Praying.
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Right. So what didn't work?
My prayer that the girl would be safe.
As her chest stopped rising, her eyes didn't blink, and she
Let's get that tarot deck, yeah.
Can I see the Mercury tarot?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
No.
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is great. This is going to be like a random. The question's going to be,
It
have you
wants
tried
to
Simon's
know
homebrew?
if you're happy being the person you are now.
Oh my god. Are we gonna be happy? Are we happy being the person we are now?
I mean,
We shouldn't lie, but
is this from the perspective of Sam or myself? Because I'm loving myself at the moment.
sure.
Mercury doesn't agree.
Ah.
In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before.
Wow.
We didn't get a look at the Mercury Tarot deck. She just...
It was just a nightmare. I was still on the floor,
Who's Lexi?
wiping my eyes as I saw the
So Lexi is the Chob. She has Chob.
Chob woman.
Lexi has
This should be a fun thing to explain.
What a mad. Okay, there's so
I pulled
much.
myself to my feet and headed towards the
Sorry,
door.
it's really annoying that like.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Oh my god.
We can transition into one of them.
We can turn into different people. Who are we at the moment?
We are Sam at the moment.
But we can be.
We can become Eggman.
We can become
Gingerhead woman with a fantastical, perfectly normal body, with no reason to objectify it, with a fantastic personality, I'm sure. The chat, I think, wants Chob woman.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Ooh.
Again, gripping my hand.
Hello, Lexi.
It'd be great if we could
What can
visit
I do for
ourselves.
you?
Like, we could
Please
be
don't ask us
Lexi
to
and visit
leave.
Lexi and just really, like, drive her
The
mad.
police want alibis from.
Actually, wait, I'll tell you what.
You can
We
come in
could
from
become
Lena, right?
Violet,
If I'm honest,
and
Lena,
she's
it sounds a bit of a
schizophrenic, and you
nightmare.
visit her as her.
Firstly, thank you for
And
letting
then
me come
just
in.
watch
She
it, like,
says,
freak
I feel that I'm
out.
innocent.
So,
Please don't ask us to leave.
what do we want to ask Violet as Lexi?
As Lexi.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
Oh god, when you mouse over them.
That sounds ominous. That sounds ominous.
Oh, don't worry.
It's a shame the bin doesn't make a noise.
I can use the money, to be honest.
The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
I think we say the bin instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes to talk. Oh.
Have holes in
Bin
them.
was not the
So
right choice.
all these different parts have issues.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
This is so weird.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
Oof. I mean, definitely your alibi was well dodged.
Her alibi of, oh yes, my painted nails. Okay.
I painted my nails, and then I went.
I accidentally chopped off my hands, and all my painted nails are gone.
She said she was reading a book, and that Bronwyn came in. Sorry, that Lexi came in and confirmed, but Lexi didn't confirm. Rain's alibi was that he was praying.
I told him about
It
job.
sounds like you're
He knows
worried that
about
you're
the
not living
job.
up to your potential.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
So, what do we have here?
Okay.
Well,
Who shall we be? We'll be this guy.
Oh, not weird emo man.
But he feels
Hello.
important.
I'm Rain.
He feels like he's actually the leader. Like he has. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
it's like green
Let's just
paint
go down the
with
list
some
again.
engraving on it.
Violet. Oh.
Kind of situation or scene do we have depicted?
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
Or the real reason we're here? What we did last night? Our role in the murder?
This is quite.
I think if we say what we did last night, I feel like that's a bait.
What do you mean?
I just don't feel like.
Because she'll say, "What did we do last night?"
Yeah. And then you'll be like, "Ooh."
The real reason we're here.
I'll roll in the murder.
What if they
I'll
don't-
roll in the
I'll
murder's
roll
the
in the
easy
murder.
one. That's the safe one. What we did last night is the trip up and fall option. I feel like the real reason we're here is the best bluff.
The real reason we're here.
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just try not to let anything slip.
Bam.
Okay. So they have got some
quite a
nefarious
literal
reason for being here. It's not
broken
just a mystery cult.
Painting their
Imagine.
bloody nails.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Someone's gonna have to get a job.
Why are you worried
Job.
about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
I have to let her carry on.
Yeah. Oh.
Slowly nibbling on a pair of purple curtains in my bedroom. The sun goes down, and I feel my skin
Okay.
shedding
Should
in
maybe
the
hail a
darkness.
cab and go
I
visit
huddled-
the big chief man.
I think we got to talk to everyone as everyone. I think.
Okay.
And just go through all the possible
Hi.
options, just because I think there might
I'm
be little
Bronwyn.
snippets of information we won't be able to dig out of people.
I'm Bronwyn.
But yeah, you're maybe right. Maybe we do need to go and talk to. Maybe we can.
Maybe go to him as Bronwyn.
But because she turns back into her original shape, she basically.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
Bronwyn
I hope we're not being too
Castle.
much trouble.
Hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
Why? If you run, you're
You
gonna get in
strike me as
trouble.
someone braver than that. Why would I run?
Why?
I think
You
you
strike
strike
me
me
as
as someone
someone
brave
braver
than that.
than
We need to
that.
learn more about her.
I'm brave, but I'm not stupid.
But you are schizophrenic.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I was close, but your explanation is so much nicer.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Well, someone's been murdered.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Birmingham? Stop it? Birmingham?
Don't think we can say Birmingham.
Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveller killing things.
Traveller?
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
Shit.
Well, bugger.
Fuck. Okay, so what is this? So these are a little team of like
Of
Ghost-
tarot
ghost
reading,
hunters.
ghost hunting, traveller chasing, murder enthusiasts.
I don't think they mean travellers as in Roma, as
What
in
do
like
they mean?
they mean traveller as in like some mysterious spirit, right? They don't mean like a kind of a
That's a
crazy.
good point. Yeah, I don't think necessarily tarot. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think so. Anyway,
They wouldn't use the word traveller as well. I think if they were talking about someone like that, maybe.
I think
Perhaps.
they're meaning some sort of evil poltergeist or something.
Yes.
They're like Scooby Doo gang.
I mean, there is fantasy in this world. I mean, we're able to shapeshift.
That is weird. Yeah.
What if we are the murderer?
It's always a possibility, Spiff. But I like to leave that one on the back burner
Leave that one on the back burner.
and just assume my history is in some other.
Is in just transforming
Another
into
town.
children.
Yeah.
White fur. What is that? A rat?
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Yes.
Are you worried?
Only if you are.
I said job.
This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Good plan, Lexi.
Great
The
plan.
kitten's
She is
eyes
actually the
were
most
open.
screwed together of all of them.
Nose, pink ears.
Ugh. Okay, so we need to just turn into. We haven't-
Schizophrenic.
We haven't turned into Violet yet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Excellent.
Its back legs lay helplessly on the floor.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
That doesn't
No,
seem like a
thank
good
you.
idea, because she might pull a card and discover that we're a shapeshifter.
But she already did that.
Yeah, but she's been she's suspicious of Sam
No,
not being who he
thank
says
you.
he is. I think we keep
Okay.
up the ignorance and say no thank you.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
That's a risky bluff. I think we can get away with it because Violet is schizophrenic. So, and also this would help us if they did see each other. That gives Violet an alibi.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
He comes through the shadows.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that the first time.
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Shit.
Oh, bugger.
You, Ernie.
She knows
just
it's our
needed a
erotic
moment.
fan fiction book.
He sat in silence until he could no longer.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die, only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
Okay. None of this is
Nora
too
was
suspicious. They're not
awake.
really opening
Not
up to
even
Violet
she
either,
could
are they?
sleep.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
What have you been doing here?
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Pleasant evening.
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
Cool.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you around yesterday evening.
She said she had a job.
But you weren't
She
in
was
this
busy
room, were
chobbing.
you?
I reckon we could bluff
herself.
her because she doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
Yeah. And we can also say
Oh
Violet.
no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since. For ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Yeah?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Robin says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
You caught me not sleeping reading my book. He comes in the dark shadows.
Oh, we have Gabby's dream.
Okay, so I think we've been everyone now,
Should we-
except the serious man.
I think actually,
Hi,
I think we should actually
Hi.
go back
Hi, I'm
as
Chief DuPont.
Victoria, the redhead, and go visit the chief
Okay.
and talk about the drugs. Because that way we should know a
Hello,
little bit more about
I'm
Violet.
Violet.
I think we should know a bit more about Violet.
I'm Violet.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, so again, is someone stuck in a loop? I find that always interesting.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
My drugs.
Yeah. Yes, No, I'm not okay.
What's the matter?
I killed someone.
I think I might be the killer.
Just throw Violet into the deep end.
We can't throw her off into the deep
Well,
end. That's
shape-shifting as
madness.
Claim to be the murderer. That's great.
Have you stopped taking the pills? Look, just take the pills. Dr. Tanner said you'd start hearing and seeing things again. You're no good to me like that. Just take the goddamn pills. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
we're also dealing with here is the loss of money. What
Take
you'll
the
often find
pills.
with dreams is that the loss of money actually relates to a loss of self-identity.
Do we want to
So Poe was
shift into
very close to
anyone
what he was
else
saying.
and go visit the chief?
Yes.
Hi, I'm
Do you think we can get Bronwyn arrested in this?
We're going to spend a lot on Ubers.
Bronwyn.
Yeah. God, the taxi fare is going to be mental.
A relationship, perhaps, where
Also, the taxi driver's
you
going to
feel
have
that
like
others
6
see you as
different
someone
people
else's
using the
significant
same
other,
credit card.
rather than actually having your own identity as yourself. Now,
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect. And your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Maybe we just don't be confrontational. Or maybe
Have
we
you
say.
got a problem
I
with
feel
me?
like it is. Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh, yes.
Oh my god, to seduce him.
Oh.
You are pushing me today, young lady.
Oh.
Tell the listeners a bit more.
I'll pervert your court of justice if you know what I mean.
so it's quite small. Fits in the
Okay. Who else do we want to send to the chief? Do you want to send old Slappy McSlickface?
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
It's definitely not his real name, is it? That's like the name you'd give to yourself if you were like an
British?
emo vampire.
Hi, my spirit name is Rain.
Would you say
Rain
it's
Clouds.
Rain.
something
Rain,
religious, I
last
suppose.
name
Yeah.
He's
Clouds.
very rogue. He's very a monk, yes.
Well done.
Hell.
Rain,
Oh.
busy.
Actually, maybe his last name's
turn yourself
Louds,
in?
so he's like, and his middle name
Yeah.
starts with C, so it's I'm Rain C
No.
Louds.
No, no.
Rain
Well,
Clouds.
does
No.
Rain want to turn himself in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Rain.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry. A woman is dead. Go play card games somewhere else or whatever the hell it is you do.
The king ordered that
That was
Busan be
not-
shrunk by mystics,
was
and the
not the most
process
successful
caused the
thing.
pain you see on his face.
Turn into the chief and
These
talk
te-
to the chief. That would be good fun. Get the chief to walk to the chief. I did the murder.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh,
I think we
I'm
need to turn
Lexi.
back to Sam potentially.
Oh, we need to talk to everyone as ballsy
Oh,
first.
curiosity
Sorry, we're gonna
shot.
go through. We're very.
Now.
I'm always like super thorough.
Should we
with
speak
this.
to?
What is it, Miss Taylor?
why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
The
No, they
Shaw
didn't.
family.
Why did you hire Sam?
The Shaw family is who we're meant to be employed by. That's like our cover, so that we can go around and ask questions.
Okay. That's his hat from Contradiction.
Nice to see they improve the budget. Reuse, reduce, and recycle.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Who would want to kill Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Seduce the boyfriend. As
Who
Lexi.
would want to kill Dorota?
He's
Are you doing your own
fiddling with his
investigation?
tile.
Great! Let me know when you find out.
You what?
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
I reckon we have to try this.
We have to.
Have you met him?
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written statement.
Yes.
Sorry, I meant no.
Yes. Yes.
Classic Lexi.
Are Dorota's family
I was
safe?
busy chobbing.
Cut it. Classic Lexi.
Can't have been me.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Why?
What's a rose?
What are you going to do?
Nothing, just checking.
I've got my eye on you, Lexi Taylor. Lexi. Rain. Are they even your real names?
God,
An
well, that was more
Asian
eventful than I thought.
animal,
Poor old
but I'm
Lexi's
not sure
fucking hopeless, isn't she?
What animal do you
God, I
think
love her. She
it
can
might
just
be?
get away with anything.
Perhaps a...
Just say anything as Lexi, and everyone just thinks you're just a dippy girl. Maybe that's her
Hi,
cover, though.
I'm an accent.
Maybe she's like the
Hi.
secretly like the
Hi, I'm
smart
Chief
one,
DuPont.
Oh my god, perhaps.
and she's
I mean,
just
you're right.
leading us all along. Really, that could be.
You were right about Asian.
I think
the
that is it,
Chinese
perhaps.
bronze.
I mean, the
Lion
chob is
dog
the
skin.
giveaway. We actually know what the chob means now, but still.
Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Chobbed.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Well, she is the one that looks the most like Lydia.
She is, and as soon as she appeared, the chat was like, "That's Lydia. That's the killer."
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Tell me about
She's
Bronwyn.
an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she
Your
your
leader?
Has she killed before? Are you prepared to go
Are
to
you
jail
prepared
for
to go
her?
to jail for her?
Jail? What for? I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, I feel like she's playing dumb.
Aiding and abetting. Aiding.
I'll aim and abet Bronwyn to the day I die, but she's not a criminal.
Why are you here in August?
Why are you here in August?
August.
Well, it's not for the
Yogcon.
nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Oh, the town's called August.
Do you
it's
know
not-
anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives, Augustonians, Augustins until we got here.
What were you doing
What were you
last?
doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a Bron can vouch for me.
Done. Maybe escape was possible, but it just floated in the middle of the empty room. Eerily silent.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
Take your pills, Violet. Take your pills.
Pills.
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What about you?
What was it I asked you to do again?
What did I ask you to do?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What
were
were
you
you
doing
doing
last
last night? Do we know what she was doing?
She doesn't know because she was having a schizophrenic breakdown, remember?
That's right.
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
I mean, you wouldn't exactly put in your diary,
not
murder
remember, Violet?
someone.
How can you not remember, Violet? Let's just delete that.
Yeah.
I think it's the pills I'm on. Dosage isn't right.
What the fuck is that angle? She's wearing like a blobby suit. Terribly
You
unflattering.
can't accuse a woman of wearing a blobby suit.
Look at that! Look at the size! She looks massive!
To be fair, her head is very disproportionately small.
What is this?
Final shiver of pursuit by a nightmare. A cold gaze grasps at my...
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss.
Let's check that.
I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Very good.
Bronwyn never been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character.
You think Bronwyn is lawful good?
You play D&D.
What does that make you?
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
Has she ever been in trouble with the police before? Yeah, what happened
Lexi
in
ever been
Birmingham?
in trouble with the...
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
Lexi is...
Camouflage.
So the
A human
Five of
mind to wear,
Cups
like a shell for
actually
hermit
means
crab.
regret, failure,
I
disappointment,
agreed to
and
help the bag
pessimism.
lady with its disguise.
Not
Yes,
loss
I agreed to
and
help.
grief.
I thought to the bag lady that it will do no good for its...
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable.
I'd like to know what your real name is,
perhaps
so I could look you up in the
You've
records.
already made up your mind about me. Why don't you
That's
tell
a-
me who you think I am?
Just like your driver's license, love.
You're a con artist. You're a murderer.
I don't reckon she's a murderer. I reckon she's a con artist.
You're a
I
con
reckon
artist.
she's a con artist, but equally, I'm not sure if she's a con artist in the context of this universe. She managed to predict Sam pretty well.
Here's my thing now. Okay, 3 of these guys come here. They've heard about someone that they'll be able to bilk some money out of, right?
That's a good point. They can be like, "I'll see if you're going to be murdered next."
They're coming here to bilk someone, and this girl, found out about it, and they decided to murder her.
They're a con artist. Perhaps. Maybe a
I
murderer.
haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Yet. That's it.
As a disguise, but had other uses for me.
It's not.
Spidery fingers
Can we
wrenched
hail a
open.
cab? Where can we go as the chief?
Yeah.
Why
Traced
not give us any
along
options?
sides
Might
of
just
my
put him in a
face and into my
car.
mouth, stretching it wide.
Just
The bag lady gasped.
Right.
I'd like to hail a
Over
cab
my
from the
own,
guest
and
house.
regurgitated
That is
a
everyone. We've talked to
worm-like
everyone as
Talk to
everyone.
everyone. So I think we now go to our room, return to Sam.
And go talk to the police chief about what we've learned.
Yeah, maybe like sleep in the bed.
thing around my tongue and throat, coated with mucus. Probe it.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed.
Tulip
New
Festival?
dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I've got
I
it.
heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Poe and Monroe, cheeky, saucy sausages.
There is a lot of cheek, isn't there?
Keep investigating the next chapter. I think we have to move to the next chapter. But also, this Tulip Festival. At first, when they mentioned the Tulip Festival getting postponed, my immediate idea was, it's a gardener whose tulips aren't ready. They need to murder someone to delay the Tulip Festival. But now, the fact that she was going to play, I reckon it is Victoria. She is jealous. She wants to play at the Tulip Festival. It's been a dream ever since she was a little girl to play at the Tulip Festival, and so she killed someone to play a cello at the Tulip Festival. And I say we let her play at the Tulip Festival, and then we arrest her on the spot afterwards. If this game even allows.
Let's reboot that Tulip Festival as a bait.
Tulip Festival for everyone.
Tulips? Holland? It is Xylus.
It's Xylus. There's windmills.
It is Xylus after all. All right, we're going to have a quick break for a cup of coffee.
A cup of tea.
Sorry, yes, cup of tea. And then we'll be back.
And you can have your loose leaf, hipster, whack job, leafy boys.
I will. I'll make some of that
and I'll
right
have
now.
some glorious Yorkshire.
All right, be right back, everybody.
Here we go. Hey!
Where is he? I can't come back one way. Prowl.
I'm gonna do a stage dive. No, they've got it.
Hit me! Jesus!
Oh, there you go, Dad. That's you as a wizard.
Work!
I'll tell you the best hangover cure. Diarrhea pill.
That's enough.
You! Yes, you listening to this voice. Have you ever wanted to make a video game? On December 13th, the Yogscast is holding a game jam. We're giving away development kits worth thousands of dollars to the winners. Not only that, the top 10 games will be played by Yogscast members live on stream. Never made a game before and have no idea where to start? Well, that's exactly the point. Everyone can get involved. Just check the Yogscast Reddit for a thread containing all the information you'll need to get up and running.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Shapeshifting Detective. That's right. Lydia has shapeshifted into the Spiffing Brit.
Whoa, it's me, Lydia. Wow.
Actually, really, I'm amazed. Though we are playing the Shapeshifting Detective. I'm sorry, I've made myself a cup of tea.
I've got a cup of tea too, but mine is better.
You don't have milk in yours.
There is no milk in the fridge.
There is loads of milk. We've got like
It was
loads.
hipster almond milk.
No, there's regular in the big fridge.
I looked in the big fridge.
Really?
It was just almond milk in there.
We are going to have to do a tea off, Spiff.
We are,
do this
of course.
on Jingle Jam. We're going to make teas, and we're going to get teas, and we're going to make people taste them. And
I did like the look of this, yeah. I think we should.
We're going to do like a tea off.
We should do a tea off. Like, we make ourselves like a set of brews.
Yeah.
And try and make the perfect brew. For me, it would just be I generally have about
5 cups of Yorkshire tea.
No, I have a litre mug. Actually, I think it's about maybe 1.5 litres. It's basically a bowl. And to actually make tea in it, you have to put in 4 tea bags and effectively half a kettle. And it's great. It's like you have a bowl of soup, but it's gloriously tasty tea.
Sounds perfect.
That is how I live my best life.
Do you just ladle it into...
I have to get one of those absurdly large straws.
You ever had bubble tea?
It's not kind of my cup of tea, personally.
No.
My
your cup
fiance
of tea
likes
is
it a
Yorkshire
fair
tea.
bit. My cup of tea is good old, proper...
Do you have different types of Yorkshire? Do you have Yorkshire Gold? Do you have Yorkshire...
Oh, I have. Okay. If it's the morning, I have Yorkshire tea, strong breakfast brew. And then in the daytime, I'll normally have either red label or gold. In the nighttime, I quite like the Yorkshire tea bedtime brew. It's like beautiful nutmeg, Assam hints. It is.
Okay, so in that case, I think what we should do is we should do a taste test of breakfast, lunchtime, bedtime.
Yes.
Sorry, lunchtime. So breakfast, lunchtime, every day.
Yep.
Bedtime.
And bedtime has to be
then
decaf.
we both pick 4.
Because finding a good decaf tea can be really tricky.
Yeah.
And I have one. Do you have one?
I have many. Most of my teas are decaf. So we'll do that on Jingle.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
This sounds like a great stream.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like it. I'm excited.
I'm excited for this as well.
And we can give people. The problem is, it's going to be we have to make a lot of tea. Make a lot of cups of tea.
There's nothing. There's no problem there. We just need to encourage everyone in. Like, maybe we just break the coffee machine for a day. Just unplug it. And then force everyone to sample our beautiful creations.
Maybe. Frozen Zero No says, "Hello Spiff, I love your videos. They are so funny. Plus, Lewis, I just got back to watching Yogscast on YouTube. Frozen Zero No, thank you. There you go. Look, he just unexpectedly popped in watching Lewis and Lydia.
Yep.
But obviously a Spiff fan. And Welsh Laura. Hey guys, super excited for Jingle Jam. Hope you guys are not too nervous. Going to be the first one I'm able to donate to. Thank you very much, Welsh Laura. Welsh Laura has got a great mystery, Spiff.
What's that?
I think her uncle went missing in her family, and me and Lydia have speculated wildly. Or did they find him? I can never remember. She sent me an email about it. It's still an ongoing mystery. It's one of the biggest mysteries that we have.
Goodness.
The biggest mystery is that I can't remember what she's already told me. It's one of those things where the case has gone cold, Spiff. I have to keep refreshing myself from the case file.
And we almost had a mystery in like my local area, and then it just didn't turn out to be a very exciting mystery. It was just a murder-suicide. Bit of an open shut case.
Well, but then again, maybe it wasn't. You know,
Maybe it wasn't.
You never know.
Who knows? Oh.
Welsh George says again, man, in chat. Just forever going to be that lady with the missing uncle. That's what you are, Welsh Laura. Let's keep investing. Let's go to the next chapter.
Gave them a bigger home, allowed
Visit
a voice,
Oscar.
and
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm a shape-shifting detective.
Who do you fucking think?
You're a what? Get out of here before I call the police.
big, loud,
Shit.
short, good.
All right.
Visit him
You want
again.
news on Oscar Wainwright?
Yes, he told me to fuck off.
Who the fuck is Oscar Wainwright? And
That
why
was
are
the
we talking
bloke
to
we
him?
just talked to.
But why are we talking to him?
I got no idea, Lewis.
How have we suddenly got a brand new fucking guy? Who are you?
Is he the boyfriend? He could be the boyfriend. But was he called Oscar?
I'm a bit busy, Sam. Maybe you can go on my behalf.
Fucking what? Who's on your suspect list?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
What about DeRosa's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself.
I mean...
They're devastated, naturally.
It's pretty unusual.
They left town to stay with relatives.
For two parents to kill their 21-year-old daughter.
Especially when she's a glorious...
Naked in bed.
Naked in bed cellist.
Yeah.
I think...
I feel like the parents...
Parents are safe, considering
like,
they don't...
I mean, I
actually
can
have
understand it. Like, you fucking come. We got rid of you. You come back from uni and we're doing all your washing and you're lazy and you're not getting a job.
Starting your YouTube and Twitch channel where you just play your bloody cello. That's not going to be a paying job in future.
I'd like to see the stats for parents murdering their 21-year-old child. I don't think that happens very often. Boyfriend, feel like that's a pretty good shot.
Boyfriend murders are quite common. That was the one just around the corner from me as well.
Yeah.
It was a boyfriend murder.
Boyfriend murder suicide.
Boyfriend murdered suicide. Boyfriend murdered someone threw
Boyfriends are
himself
dangerous.
out a window.
Girlfriends murdering boyfriends. I'm sure it happens, but not to as great of an extent. I'm sure, but maybe I'm being sexist.
Maybe you are being
murder
sexist.
men just as much as men.
They
murder
just had a
women.
picture of the cello lady as well in this camera.
Did they?
Yeah. Might have to wait 20 minutes for it to come back around.
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it.
Yeah.
There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
All right, fine. Okay.
Let's go speak to Oscar again.
I told you to leave. When I see Chief DuPont, there's going to be trouble.
Beans.
We beansed it. We beansed it.
All right.
Was that why we got the achievement? You only had one job.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, oh well.
Okay, let's go back to the guest house and
Cowering
chat
in the
with
closet,
chat with
peering
lovely
through the crack.
Violet. Oh gosh.
It floated there in the center of the
Lovely
loft.
Violet.
Hi, Violet.
Look, do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Whoa. You know about me?
No, different faces, question mark.
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
She's a satanic cultist behind doors who plays cello. Dorota was also in the cello satanic cult, but slipped up. So they had to murder.
You're joining the dots together, Spiff.
Thank
She
you.
flaunts herself. Her body.
Her cello
Her
skills.
boudoir photographs taken.
Boudoir photographs.
Sam. Her mother.
Who were they for?
Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer.
Oh my god.
You should go and talk to him, Sam.
Why would you hire a local photographer for boudoir photos?
At Weston's Photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there.
Taking boudoir photos.
How do you know
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Like family pictures.
There it floated.
She's still holding grudges from when
and
she
then
was
it turned
4.
face
So
me.
she forgets what she does last night, but
Run
she has
or
a
die, the door
fantastic
gave away
memory
from the stumbling
of
push,
all of her
and there was
revenge.
the long expanse of the room.
Honestly,
Echoed on
her
words.
entire... She's just
The
mad.
final shiver
Straight up
of
mad.
Pursuit up by a nightmare. A cold gaze.
She's got weird kneecaps.
She has. Lexi says she was in her room last night, not yours.
She gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Okay, Boomer.
Come on, just tell the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler.
Oh, your alibi's
if we stuck
already
together.
crumbling. You shouldn't.
If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Why did you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. none of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
What were you really doing?
I was logged into Tarotasm.
Jobbing.
It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
Tarotasm.
Tarotasm. Hello, it's Tarotasm here. Would you like a quick job or a long job?
Holy shit.
Except in water.
Oh my
and
god.
its disguise would be less unsettling if it had
Tarot
eyes
ego.
and were less of a
Me.
corpse.
Tarot ego
What can I do for
bathwater.
you?
Do you think that would sell?
Look, we need to know about this job.
We're trying to save people.
You're trying to save people. Go on. Oh, fuck. How'd you get DeRota's name from the tarot?
That's a good
We
point.
didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
Brilliant.
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Fucking Ouija boards? Are you joking me?
No.
What's a
Lexi needs
Luigi
to give it
board?
context from the tarot reading.
It's
lot
a
of the
me!
time it
It's
comes
a
up with nothing.
me! It's the Italians!
Sort of
They
strong
murdered
threat
her!
to
I got the murder!
I think that's why she keeps using
murder!
it, to be honest.
Oh, tell me more about this fucking Ouija board. Do I really want to know?
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out DeRota.
Fucking hell. So that could have been any of you for spelling that out.
Does Dorota have like a longer word? Is Dorota the start of any word? So it wouldn't actually be saying her name. It would be like, Dorota,
Maybe one of
look
them-
behind you.
Maybe one of them was hungry and they were trying to spell Dorito.
Doritos, and then slipped.
That must happen so much in Ouija boards.
Oh, that's why they played the
P-I-Z, another Z, A.
Maybe we should do like a Jingle Jam live stream where we just turn out all the lights and use a Ouija board, and then call Sips. Calling Sips at 3 a.m. with Ouija board gone wrong.
I don't want to mess with the spirits, Spiff. I don't want to fuck with the spirits.
I don't want to fuck with Sips, so we can combine the two and do both.
Dorota Explorer. Thank you. Fartface 5001 in chat.
Fantastic name.
All right.
Just. This is going to sound weird.
So
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future.
The
A time
future.
traveler who died here.
Okay, they've gone completely fucking mad.
Oh, fuck me.
You don't believe me? Well, ask Lexi or Bron. They've got their own ideas, but my theory is definitely the more plausible.
Time traveling Ouija board using dead people.
Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam. Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about
That means we can turn into him and
Some
ask
change,
Bronwyn.
a homeless man said. He wore torn clothes, held a cardboard sign in hand, and smelled of urine. The worm.
Hi, Sam. Back for more already?
Tell me about the Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space.
Skegness.
The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Bournemouth.
Yes, that's right. Do you know what? It's the stars of space. The spirit world's just a bit further, mate.
further.
A bit further. You can't see it, mate.
It's hard. Think further.
Just round the sides, round the back, mate. It's round the back of the moon. You know you can't see behind the moon. It's there.
Where's
If you
heaven?
look
Oh, it's
behind
up
there-
in space. We go up into space. It's a bit further than space. Keep going a bit.
Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
So what?
If a message from the spirit world is traveling at 60 miles per hour,
It's like an exam question. If a message from the spirit world is traveling at 60 miles per hour, and Lexi, Bronwyn, and Rain are using the Ouija board
And
at
they're
one
all
word, at
completely
one
fucking
letter per
bad.
second, how many pizzas can they order from the spirit world in 13 minutes? Fucking sorry. I explained your joke, Spiff.
God, I fucking love this. Oh, this is good.
Holy shit.
This is a good stream.
Oh, you're
This is
sweet.
fantastic.
Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name.
It's on a different time
In the
zone.
spirit world, she was already dead.
Spirit world's in Australia. I'm calling it now.
Wow.
It's like 12 hours ahead.
I know. Mind blowing.
Fucking hell. Why did you lie about your alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Yes.
Yeah, it's obstruction of justice.
It was only a little white lie, nothing else. It wasn't even that much of a lie. We're both here in the guest house. We just happen to be in different rooms.
But
if I had proof, Ron wouldn't have made this all up. I'm sorry, Sam. I really am. I know how this must look, but I couldn't kill anything. Honest.
Well, now you're all suspicious, mate.
Tell me about the traveller.
That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
Oh my god, it
That's
is.
a really crappy lying face, though. Like, she wiggled her eyebrows and everything.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Cheeky.
Oh.
Are you flirting with me?
Yes.
No. Yes. No.
Yes. Remember, get close so they slip up.
No, but you wouldn't tell them you're flirting with them. If you're flirting with someone and says, "Are you flirting with me?" You say no.
No.
If you said yes,
Yes, I am.
creepy.
God, I'm such a bad judge of character. Just ignore me.
Damn it, Lewis.
Don't worry, that's what you want to do. We're in.
Leave him hanging. We could have chopped with her. No chops for anyone now.
Bronwyn met the boyfriend. When?
This morning, he only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
That we're a shape-shifting detective.
He met the fucking. He met bloody. What's her face?
Bronwyn. Yeah, let's go speak to Bronwyn then.
Okay, we need to change into someone, don't we? Oh no, we haven't done that yet.
We'll run out at some point.
Oh yes, have we spoken to Bronwyn? Yeah, we spoke to Bronwyn as Sam, didn't we?
Yeah, but we should go and speak to Bronwyn again because we just discovered that the boyfriend came.
Yeah, but I don't think that will trigger until tomorrow.
No, it should trigger now because the boyfriend went to see her this morning.
Stepping over
Okay,
its
let's do it.
limp
Let's
legs.
try it. Oh. Okay.
Yes, he came to see
Okay.
me.
No, you're right. My
He
bad.
wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dorota?
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Why not?
You can tell me.
Because of patient confidentiality.
Yes, the patient confidentiality clause of tarot readers.
I'm not going to say anything, but she's not going to tell me anything anyway.
No.
You should talk to him yourself. He's a lovely lad.
Kind of beans that one up, didn't we?
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work.
It's bollocks.
Through energy.
Cool.
We snort a load of cocaine, get high as fuck, and wiggle our hands around a board.
And then somehow we get pizzas delivered.
And pizzas just appear from the spirit world.
We beg the spirits to order pizza for us.
I mean, it takes 12 hours for the pizzas to arrive, and they're cold by the time they get here, but spirit world pizzas are pretty damn good.
They come from outside the galaxy.
Outside the galaxy.
Bubbling blood, the wet towel stuck to his heel as he lifted it, unveiling the blood.
Okay, let's shapeshift into... Who do you want to...
I think we should shapeshift into Bronwyn and talk to Rain and tell Rain that it's okay to tell us about the Traveller.
Hi,
And then go back
I'm
to being
Bronwyn.
Sam and talk to Rain about the Traveller.
I'm Bronwyn.
Good plan.
I feel like that completely went over your head, but that's fine.
No, that's... I understood. So we talk to
Fantastic.
Bronwyn first, or... We are Bronwyn.
We are Bronwyn, we speak to Rain.
Not for you.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Bam.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check. You're right. Don't say anything.
You know Sam likes to fact
know-
check, yeah.
Well, I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
Nice.
What did you tell the police you were doing last?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
He's on to us!
It's on to us!
Quick!
She was sitting up, cross.
So that one would turn back into Sam.
Yeah, let's turn...
Do you see what I mean?
Back to Sam. We can be the boyfriend now, though.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Maybe we can visit the boyfriend as someone else, because... Yeah.
Oh, because we can't visit the boyfriend as
ourselves now.
Because we pissed him off.
And place the...
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think this must
Guess
be...
we have to
this
wait
must
for
be-
tomorrow.
must be
Sounded
tomorrow.
shakier than usual.
Because it's all
Didn't
delayed,
I
I guess.
mention
It's all
it?
weird.
She started.
Right, let's stick with Bronwyn, because she's like... She seems to have authority.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Because Bronwyn can talk to
I'm
Oscar.
Bronwyn.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
let's
like,
go-
you don't
let's
know,
go-
because you want Bronwyn to talk to Oscar, but you don't know if Oscar should come to her or if she should go to him.
I think she should go to him, as it
I
kind
mean-
of sounded like they had a kinky he comes in the darkness thing going on. Potentially.
Yeah. Violet.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
I
I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious.
It's just suspicious. Nothing.
Sorry. All this talk of the dead makes me very anxious.
Oh, Violet.
I'm truly sorry about
I'm
Dorota.
truly sorry.
Well, I'm not.
Really know her?
You did know her.
I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
Memory's all fucked up.
Wrist?
Yeah, could be, yes.
Just quickly.
Ron, I'm so glad you're here.
He chobs
We
in the
need to talk.
darkness, that's good.
Is something wrong?
What's wrong,
No one can hear
Lexi?
us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
Whoa. What are you saying?
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Ooh.
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
She's
What have you
Violet's
got?
bloody chobbing in the wardrobe right now.
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
See, we could have done that
Do you love me?
if you said we were flirting.
Do you love me?
We could have danced around in underwear together, Lewis.
Of course I do,
All
Bron.
of us.
See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. We need to talk about our alibi.
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Ron, is there something you're not telling me?
Listen.
Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes.
Which one are we?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know.
No. No. No.
Chat?
Yes.
Yes, no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
yes, no.
Yes.
10 out of 10 dancing, but
Let's
at least
just
she
keep
didn't
her,
gloss
like-
on the bed.
Yes.
Should I say no? That'll provoke something.
No.
Let's provoke. I think we should provoke them all to fall out.
Sure.
Where were you? Ron, don't mess me around. You're scaring me.
Boom, boom,
I was at Dorota. I was at Dorota's house.
Ooh. I was
No.
banging her
No, you
boyfriend.
weren't. I don't know why you're saying that, but I know Bronwyn Castle and she's no murderer.
She's
Just
not.
Drop the act.
But she was cucking Dorota.
Everything in my head was screaming for me to go, to run. No one saw me.
Miss Castle, more unexpected pleasures.
I was nowhere near Dorota last night.
You said you were with another one of the readers. All I'm saying is that Violet didn't recall seeing any of you.
God, it's so confusing.
Violet doesn't remember where she was. Violet is probably the murderer.
Oh, I don't think you should be throwing accusations like that around, not in your current position.
What did Dorota's
There you go, that's the
boyfriend say
picture.
about me?
That's her, the cellist.
Something about a message you wouldn't deliver? Did you want him to be a special friend?
Woohoo!
Killed his girlfriend.
Special friend.
Yeah, let's do this again. Chief, I didn't kill Dorota. I was in my room. Oh, but you can't prove it, Bronwyn. You're going to jail for a long, long time.
Sure. So I think, do you know what I think?
Didn't expect
What do
you to
you
come
think,
back.
Lewis?
Have you contacted Dorota?
Exactly. I think he wanted
Yes.
to
She
contact
forgives you.
Dorota. He came to her this morning saying, please contact my dead girlfriend. Tell her I love her.
I think. Yes, I feel like if he wants to do that, there's something which maybe they like argued about something, so they left it on a bad note, and he wants closure
Yes.
on this.
She forgives you. Yes. She says you know who killed her.
Which one do we want to do?
Yes.
I think she forgives
She
you.
forgives you.
Really? You actually spoke to her? Did she say anything else? Is she okay? Who killed her?
You did.
It's hazy. That's all I got.
It's hazy.
Okay. That's okay. She forgives me. I guess she didn't have time to elaborate.
I'm sorry the police ignored our predictions.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just how did you know? How did you come up with a name and then she's gone?
She's not gone. She's waiting to pass.
How
How could
even
someone
get into a
even get
bedroom?
into Dorota's bedroom?
The usual way, the front door. Like it's a townhouse and she's on the 3rd floor.
Wow.
So, other than teleporting or a big ladder, that's the only way.
Find a man with
Do
a
you
big
get on
ladder.
with Dorota's family?
Or a woman. Or tarot reader.
I don't think that's it. I think like she must have known him to be in her bedroom naked.
Oh my god, I've got it. She was trying to take more sexy pictures. Photographer man.
Zach was
Not
there.
really. Especially not now. I'm convinced I got her into the wrong crowd or something.
The nude
Really a bad
photography
influence.
crowd.
Yes. No.
I don't think you're.
More yes.
This
than no.
guy's like a super wholesome boy.
Yeah, he seems pretty cute. He seems nice.
Yeah, I don't think he's like a
No.
bad. Well,
Yes.
maybe we want to provoke him though.
I don't think he's bad.
Thanks, Bronwyn.
Oh no.
I know it's a bit soon, but maybe we can grab coffee sometime.
Oh my God, he's moved on already.
God, this.
No thanks.
Yes, that would be nice.
I like you, Bronwyn. How about soon? How about tonight? I can come to the guest house?
No, you can't. Sure.
So it's a date? Sort of. I'll see you soon.
We actually have to go on a date.
Yeah, let's go on a date. Why not?
Hi. Hey. Hello. Sorry, I'm not used to dating so soon.
I'm actually not in the mood anymore.
It's okay.
Sorry, hang on a second.
We can take it slowly.
His
Hello, Cream.
girlfriend
This literally just died last night.
died.
He's like, hey, can you talk to her and tell her she forgives me? Great. Do you want to bang?
Yo, what a bang! She forgives.
His girlfriend died yesterday. Don't worry, we're going to
one
take
smooth
we're not-
operator.
we can take the romance
Remember,
slowly,
you
but we're not
called
going to.
this. You called this the wholesome boyfriend. Now look at his face. Look at his face.
The face of a pervert. This is the face of a pervert.
Pervert murderer right there.
This is some very early chobbing. Very early.
It's lots of chopping.
I can't believe we shouldn't have told him that his girlfriend forgives him. So how far do we actually end up
Take
banging
it
this guy?
slowly. I mean, come on. We're a transforming detective. We might as well chop someone.
Oh, I wasn't sure I was thinking on doing anything, physical.
You are now.
It's okay. We can talk. Just sit on the bed.
Oh my God.
Get up on bed.
Get up on the bed.
Oh, that sounds pretty intense. That sounds more like we're going to strangle him to death.
Maybe he likes. Well, this is how we find out whether he's dominant or submissive. Because if he was dominant, he would be like choking her, and he might have choked his girlfriend out.
Yeah.
And it might have been like just an autoerotic asphyxiation.
But if he was submissive, he'd get up on the bed.
Yeah. Right?
Get up on the bed. He's submissive. He's submissive.
He's a sub, everyone. Oh! Oh!
I'm ready for this.
Sorry, don't know what came over me. Shh, baby, just a little pressure.
Are we going to get banned from Twitch for this?
Shh, baby.
Are we going to get banned from Twitch?
Baby, just a little pressure down there.
No, wait, please. Can you just get off me, please?
Oh, I want you inside me.
Get off me! Get off!
You're literally trying to rape someone.
How can you want to sleep with me? Did you kill her? Did you kill Dorota?
Yes.
Oscar winning performance.
We just got to achieve Oscar because this is Oscar.
Well, at least we now know he didn't do it for the sole fact that he's so did you do it?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted you for all for myself, Oscar.
Yes.
So
let me.
What did he say about the chief? So maybe the chief's told him.
Yes, that Bronwyn is a suspect, I imagine, and then he's going to go to the chief.
He's thinking that he's seducing her. He thought he was seducing us, but we've made it go too
We've
far.
turned the tables.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I don't think I could say no to Bronwyn if she was like. I'm very.
I mean, I've
so.
seen her.
I like a
kneecap.
dominating
I would
woman.
say very much a no, thank you.
It's my fetish.
I mean, if someone told me to get on a bed, I'm gonna go no.
Get on the bed.
Get on bed. Get up on the bed. Lulu
Get
is
up
a
on the
beta.
Lewis the creep now.
We can't say yes to this because if we do, Bronwyn gets arrested. I think so. I think we kind of have to say no.
All right.
Yes, you did. You liar, you did.
Carefully hiding his boner there.
What I'd also like to say is that he got into the wrong room, and he should know which room Bronwyn's room is, and yet he went into our room.
No, but we met him at the door, remember? Oh, maybe we didn't.
And then we dragged him into our room.
Maybe we just sent him a text saying we're in room 4 now or whatever.
Yeah, I've moved to room 4. It's more sexy that way.
Killer of Apples says, congrats, Spiff. Been watching you for a while and wanted to congratulate you on being the most successful of the Hoy Boys.
Hoy Boys.
Is there a Hoy Boys stream in Jingle Jam?
No, I'm not involved in the Hoy Boys. I mean, I love all of them. ISP's great. Bo's absolutely adorable. And Alex is adorably wholesome.
Alex is lovely, yeah.
And, the Hoy Boys, whilst I am technically a Hoy Boy, I'm very much on the outside of the Hoy Boys, I'd say. I never quite fitted in with
You're your own
the
thing.
Hoy Boys. I mean, when I was a Hoy Boy, I made time-lapse videos of Hearts of Iron 4. They actually made entertaining content.
I see.
So, but I suppose a little bit.
You're the Poland of the Hoy Boys.
I'm the Poland of the Hoy Boys. I'm more of the Tanu Tuva, if I'm honest.
Okay, let's carry on, shall we?
Let's continue the Victoria storyline, I think, maybe. See what drug she's on. Or maybe we do Detective Man.
Let's just see if we've got anything to say.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
We have to get into character.
Eyes locked, I put that ninth bullet straight through.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief Dupont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
We need to change our knock pattern.
I've met him once, yes.
Then why did you try to fuck him?
Just the once? When did you meet him?
Unless I've got a body double walking around, yes. Just the once. We talked in confidence. You'll need to ask him if you want the juicy details.
There was some very juicy details in that last meeting.
Well, weren't there? That was absolutely wild.
You were about to show him your juicy details.
Mr. Hedges again.
Are you threatening?
Who the fuck is Mr. Hedges?
Yeah, who the fuck is Mr. Hedges?
What?
Mr. Hedges. The man you asked me to put up, who then, died.
And then what?
Do I skip this? Fuck it.
I feel sorry for poor Mr. Hedges.
There simply was no denying that sickening thump. When my car finally skidded to a full stop,
So,
I thought my heart.
Chief Dupont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Has Sam been to see you? The detective?
No? Wait, I get it now. Yeah, someone dropped by. I'm not speaking to them though.
You should.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. But I don't think they're taking Dorota's murder seriously enough.
Did Dorota collect coins?
Oh God, no! This is the question about coins.
I don't know if we should spring
We
it on
shouldn't
him.
spread out any rumors about coins.
You said Rain might be worth investigating too? That he didn't have an alibi. What about the other one? Lexi?
You can check her out too.
Oh.
You can.
I'm not sure I'll be able to wrangle my way into all of the bedrooms tonight, but I'll try.
Oh.
So he thinks he's helping out.
Yeah.
So the chief's obviously spoken to him before about.
Illuminated the lump.
The
lying
chief
in the
basically
road
has
behind me.
Victoria and Oscar on his side, so
There
it's
was
free against free.
He's got so he's got us, fucking Violet
Everything
and
still
Oscar
screamed at me to
working for
flee.
him.
The feeling
But
in your
those
gut
two could be
when you know
And
bad.
equally, Bronwyn has
awful is
Rain
going
and
to
Lexi
happen.
working for her. Oh my goodness, this is one spicy meatball.
Hello.
Bit much.
I'm Rain.
Okay. Let's pick Rain. He's just next in line, right?
You just selected Rain, by the way.
Have we not? Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering why.
My door open as I cautiously walked back
I think we want to.
towards a body that.
Have we done this?
Rain, can I help?
About
Was there a problem?
Oh
my tap was dripping.
shit!
But I fixed it. Where were you?
These two were together last night.
Is this like a little thing? My tap was dripping.
But
I fixed it by myself.
Where were you?
Where were you? Why didn't you fix my leaking tap?
My tap was dripping.
Dripping?
Oh.
Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
Oh. Oh.
My tap was My tap was dripping. Ugh.
Hopefully her tap's not dripping. Oh
Don't forget
dear.
the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
At 8 o'clock. Okay.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with.
I know how this is going to work.
There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
We go as
What if it's
Rain
not a
to Lexi,
normal
tell
human
Lexi
murder?
not to go to the group reading, and then we go as Lexi to the group reading.
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
A traveller from where? Like
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Her face was partially covered in bloody hair.
Big brain spiff, galaxy brain, 2000 IQ.
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Oh yeah, let's get these two on.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
Oh, there we go.
Began to pull her hair away from her face.
Okay,
Her
so
breath
we
was
want
becoming
to
much more shallow.
become Lexi.
Well, no, we need to somehow convince Lexi of not going
Hi,
to the
I'm Lexi. Oh,
The seance.
the seance. I think we need to go back to
I'm Lexi.
not Dorota,
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn, and get Bronwyn to convince Lexi not to go.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn's such a cool name.
As her
They're all
chest
cool
stopped
names, but they're all
rising,
fake names.
her eyes didn't blink.
No one actually
and
calls their
she
children
no
these
longer
things.
gripped my.
Not now, Bron. I'm fine. You're just being a bit annoying.
Oh, because we already talked to her, do you remember? And told her
Under
that,
her
Oh
hand.
well.
that we were the murderer.
Oh dear.
Remember?
Right, I guess we have to be Lexi and then turn up in the room and be like, "Hey, I'm here for the seance
Hi,
now,"
I'm Lexi. Oh,
or whatever it is.
Oh, maybe.
I'm Lexi.
Maybe that has to happen next time though. Maybe that's
that
next because it's
bed
not
sheet?
yet, is it? Is this still? Is this
In
clock
my car.
fucked?
I feel like that clock's just always on the same time though.
Dorota.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning, the one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers,
We know this already.
reassurance, forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
Well, he asked you to talk to her and get forgiveness.
My immediate reaction was to get up and run down to the garage to check.
I feel sad.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much
We need to be
attention to
Oscar.
ourselves.
Let's be Oscar
We won't be able to finish our job.
and talk to
Job?
everyone.
Are
Chob.
you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
The Chob.
Chob.
Say it.
God, I really want you to say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Okay.
I was
We don't know
still on
what.
the floor.
I don't know. I mean, I
wiping
thought their
my
job was to
eyes
kill
as
the
I saw
traveller.
familiar red and blue lights reflecting.
This fucking chump.
This goes Chump Man.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Who do we want to talk to as Oscar?
The officers my car and prove that it
You wanna
wasn't
just go in
real,
going
just a
everywhere?
vivid dream.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Oh, just that's it.
There was no way they made it out to my house that fast.
Maybe we should go to be ourselves
Return to Sammy, you say?
and go back and visit Oscar now. We've given him permission to visit.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Because also I want to move
Your
forwards
daughter's
because I
been
want
in
to
a
go and
fatal
see
accident.
Zach.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Listen up. Did you see Dorothy yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, you know, hanging out.
Chobbing.
I left at about 5.
It's a strange time.
It's strange. Where were you at 9 p.m.?
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
We need to check that alibi. What can you tell me about her parents? I don't think her parents did it.
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Sure. How long were you going out?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did
It's
care
not
for
really
each
long
other.
enough to get like a proper grudge, is it?
Hmm.
Any idea who'd do this to her?
No, no one. She was really popular.
Yeah, she wasn't. Is it possible the killer was hiding in her room? God, that weird question.
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Maybe
Must
you
be a
hidden in
big
there?
closet. Have you ever
Not
tried to
hidden.
fit yourself in
Well,
there?
She liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just she had these, you know, voyeur fantasies.
Shit. Okay, so there was someone in the closet.
There was someone in the closet. Okay.
It was R. Kelly. Sorry. R. Kelly did it.
Oh my God,
We
you're
solved
right.
the murder.
Also, the only option at the moment is describe the fantasies.
I knew it was him. I knew it. Fuck. Describe the voyeuristic fantasies.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet.
Ooh.
And then she'd walk in, strip off, start touching us.
Start chopping.
She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
Yes, it's helping with my personal
It was
investigation.
actually in the closet.
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
You got to ask about
This dude is a massive sub, though. This is great.
Why did you go to see Bronwyn?
That's personal.
Sure. You wanted Bronwyn to contact Dorota?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Sure. Did Dorota ever talk about tarot?
No, not to me anyway. She wasn't into fortune telling or any of that stuff.
Right. Okay, that's good to know. But you know that the tarot readers predicted her.
Yeah, Chief DuPont told me. He thinks it's one of them that killed her. Bronwyn?
What?
Yeah.
What kind of bluff is that?
Bronwyn said Dorota kissed her.
Are we spreading, like, schoolyard gossip or solving murder mysteries?
That's disturbing. Not impossible. I don't think those two ever met. Why would she say that?
We are just spreading garbage.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August
Okay,
Police is
7
urging
PM.
residents to be vigilant tonight
Now.
following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
So,
Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community
at
at
8
large,
PM they're doing the
residents should be
seance-y
on the
thing.
lookout until the
So I
killer
think
is
this
in
is our
police
opportunity
custody.
to convince
Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night.
Lexi not to
Oh.
go.
I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
God, they're on all the time.
Dreams.
Zach,
You're listening
let's
to Radio
see the collection of pictures.
Sorry,
he
we're
has.
closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
If you're closed, why would you let him all the way into the shop and sit him down next to the picture shooty thing?
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
Working with Chief.
No, we need to say the Shaws hired me.
Right. Okay. Why is that?
Because Chief DuPont told us to say the Shaws hired us.
Right.
Instead.
Okay. Sure.
Part of our cover.
The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
You know her. We know you know.
No, you've met Dorota.
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with
You took
names.
naked pictures of her.
Wait. Dorota.
Well,
Dorota. I
maybe not.
remember now.
Maybe just erotic.
You
Well, maybe not
photographed
even
Dorota?
erotic. Maybe just non-erotic. Maybe just pictures.
For the August Chronicle, she won.
Okay,
some
so
sort
it
of
wasn't
award.
sexy pics.
I
But
remember her cello. It kept reflecting a
Victoria
flash
said
and
she
ruining
was
the
doing.
shot.
I mean, the shot of her holding the cello is the one the police chief has.
Violet implied that they were sexy.
No, I went to her house along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Oh my fucking god, he was in the cupboard.
He was in the cupboard.
He was in the cupboard. He was the voyeur. He's taking pictures as well. 'Cause he's
He
a
was-
picture. He's a camera boy. That's why he's got a
He
voyeur
was
perv.
chubbing himself in the cupboard.
He was chopping him. He was given the chop.
And I reckon
fiddling with his cannon.
I
in the
reckon
cupboard.
Dorota knew he was in the cupboard as well.
If you asked me to drive there without my sat nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session.
Studio session.
Wait there.
Oh. I don't. I feel like legally speaking, you're not allowed to do this.
He's got them very quick as well.
As you can see. There's photos here. Here on the cello. Yeah. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair.
This guy's a creep.
Yeah. Around.
Legs wrapped around.
Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What?
I see pictures of Dorota.
No, say what did you see?
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
No, let him talk. Let him talk. Oh, no. We should let him talk, right?
Just a dead girl who looks alive.
Oh my God.
It's the power of photography. It preserves us forever like butterflies under a glass.
This guy is a weird, creepy collector who wants to murder people and preserve them.
Does it increase the value of like the photos or something if she's dead? Is it like, does he like get off on this?
Well, I mean, he's like, did you see his little tongue whilst he was showing us those pictures? He was enjoying them.
He is like a lizard. Oh God, did you take any other photos?
Any other pictures of Dorota? Yes.
What do you mean?
Special pictures.
You know what I mean. Look, Violet told me.
No. You know what I mean. We can't say Violet told me.
Yeah, we can.
We can't.
He knows. Probably Violet's taken pics too. This way we know he. It's like he knows we know.
I suppose so. Right.
Violet needs to mind her own business.
Oh shit, maybe not.
I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography.
Oh, please tell me more.
Boudoir photography.
I should never
It's
heard
all
of
very
it.
tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye, and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
Oh God, who did Dorota get them for?
Herself, probably.
Yeah, she didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
Can we be ready on the sensor here? Let me know when we're ready on the sensor.
Brace yourself,
We're gonna
Christian.
say yes, but with
Is
our
someone in
finger
the
on the
streaming office? Let me check.
with our finger on the Is there anyone in there, Spiff?
I don't think anyone's in there.
Right, we just have to brave it. If we get the channel banned before Jingle Jam.
Do you want me to run into the office and mess up all of the live stream stuff?
I'm sure it can't be that kinky, right?
If it's bad, just Alt Tab.
As you can see.
Okay, that's
it's all
not too
very
bad.
artistic.
Okay.
The
Oh,
rotor was a natural.
is that
She
a
lit up the front of
like she was kind of strangling herself there?
She was.
Yeah.
Want to see the videos?
Want to see the videos?
God, this guy's such a creepo.
Look at his mouth. Sure, let's see the videos as well.
Oh God.
Why is this guy showing up
Put on his phone.
Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah. This is the one. Here you go.
What? Not that one. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, we're fine. I don't think there's going to be any too much rudeness.
There's more.
There's more. Shut up. We want voyeur. Oh no. Oh no. No, it's not. Ah.
Did we get a cheat?
Oh my, we got a chief for that though. We did. Oh my God. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, she's into self-asphyxiation. Like, look at how, like, the stuff with the necklace. She's...
Do you reckon she killed herself?
I reckon she had...
By accident.
She had an asphyxie chub.
She was... I tell you what happened. Okay, my new theory. Somebody was in the cupboard doing the voyeur thing. She was doing the asphyxie job.
The
to
asphyxie
herself,
job, yep.
And she accidentally strangled herself to death.
Yep.
And the person came out the cupboard, they were like, oh shit. And they got rid of the stuff and made it, I don't
Look
know,
like-
maybe they just
yeah.
ran away. They panicked.
Yeah, I reckon it's, yeah. I think it's definitely, I feel like she killed herself.
Why is she running away from you? Yeah.
She's how you say acting?
Cool. Jesus
Mm.
Christ, I need to have a... Yeah, actually, how does that explain the coin?
Oh my god.
Thing is, the coin could have been one of the 3 occultists who one of them believes that if you put a coin on it, it pays for your trip to the afterlife or whatever.
I feel like the coin is most likely to come from one of the tarot readers. It doesn't make sense for anyone else so far to have a weird coin. Like a solid gold coin.
But a solid gold coin is the kind of thing these weirdos would have.
And also, a solid gold coin would be a calling card. And if the tarot readers were coming from Birmingham because of a murderer from Birmingham, they would know about the calling card already, logically.
Right, so they're saying that if the murders in Birmingham happened and had the same gold coin in there,
They should roughly know about them.
I don't think it was this guy, but
I don't know.
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Looking over photographs?
anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Were you not filming anything or taking any pictures? What were you doing? Fuck's sake.
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Ooh. Did she fix your leaky taps?
Sorry, there's a bug. Ugh, let me just squash that.
How did a bug get into here?
Don't know. There's always little bugs somewhere. Sorry. How well did you know Violet?
Violet takes it very well, actually.
Oh God!
I
Why
like
is
mine.
that so
With
creepy?
the frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with Violet?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
This guy's gross.
Of archaeology hadn't had a breath
Corgi
of fresh
Network,
air
you don't
in
want this
8
guy to DM
months.
you.
This, combined with the moon's low gravity,
Oh,
a
God.
lack of sunlight, the station's depressing food pastes, and the project's
Should
mounting
we
work
visit
pressure
Oscar and tell him
have gone
about
so far to affect
all
his
of the nude
physical-
pictures we've now seen?
Do you know Zach West?
No? Who's that?
He took photos of Dorota. You've been cucked.
He took photos of Dorota.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
Yes! Everyone's sleeping with Zach.
Why did you tell me that? Every time I think of her now, I'm going to see her with someone else.
Did Dorota show you any of these photos?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Can I see them? No, I think we have to go for professional photos.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
We might as well.
How'd your date with Bronwyn go?
How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date. I was doing a favour for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few minutes.
Yeah.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
What favour?
That's what
You
she
working
said.
with him or not?
Oh.
Look, if you don't want to tell you, then I'm not gonna.
Can't do that's what she said.
Have to do that's
moon
what
had
she
taken
said.
its toll on Earth's best and brightest.
All right. I think we go back to the guest
As they
house.
waited
We
for the
become
elevator to reach the
Victoria
bottom,
and we go
they
visit
went through their
Zach.
schedule for the day,
And we
which
get
centered
Zach
around their latest
to
discovery.
talk
Of
to
less than
us
2
Good
meters
God,
wide,
his other
Spiff,
would go on
ladies.
for
You're obsessed.
It's either that or we bang Zach.
Hello, I'm Violet.
I think we should just sit down, seduce him, and
I'm
get him to
Violet.
break.
Okay, get him to break, and then he'll admit that he did
natural
it.
formation.
Or,
Neither
and then we
created
can
the
become Zach
man-made
and visit
that was
Violet here.
drilled or otherwise created over
So
50
we could do
million
both.
We have
years
two
ago.
opportunities here.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Zach.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
That's because I was at your house.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did you?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Well, hang on a second. He didn't know about her earlier, yet now he thinks she's the local celebrity.
Were
This
you
guy's
sleeping with her?
ability to feign not knowing Dorota is terrible.
Because originally he was like, I don't remember her name. Dorona? Doroka?
Dora?
Were you sleeping?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
Then why do you keep all the nudie videos?
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not
You're
because you won't
special.
take off your clothes. I'm expecting that at some point. It's just you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Nice shoes.
And his eagerness for a
God,
breakthrough
that's sick.
that prompts him to volunteer himself.
Okay, let's do the same,
much to the
but like you
surprise
said, in
of the
reverse.
others.
Yeah.
I will, he insisted. I'll do it.
Milady.
Oh, we can't be any of the
Oh, any of the tarot readers. Because I guess, are they doing their tarot show?
I'm Zach Weston.
Milady.
Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Powers of persuasion. Ooh, cheeky.
All
Maybe we
hooked up
should
and
visit
ready
the
to go.
boyfriend.
The crew member who
As
had helped
Zach.
him put on his rappelling harness performed a final check on the
Literally
crane,
just
which was
start
normally used
fights
for
between
lowering the
everyone.
much lighter probes down the abyssal shaft.
Oh, he's not.
He's gone. Oh,
To
we
using
can't
the
do
feeble
it.
apparatus.
That would be
When no
too much.
alternative
That would be
presented
too much
itself,
drama.
Dimitri
That'd be
had
great
once
to
again
I
insisted that
took
he
naked
distract
pictures
him.
of girlfriend.
Zach, what are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Looking down at the floor. No, don't see you. I look like
I
that.
won't look at you. Why do you not want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
Shall I just cancel that?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I killed someone.
What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
That's why you
Is
killed
that
her.
why you killed her?
Oh my god, so she's sleeping with her boyfriend.
So Zach is sleeping with
This
Oscar's,
is it. I
Oscar's
told you, this is the
girlfriend.
simple love triangle.
And Violet murdered Dorota to get her boyfriend all to herself. Good God, this is
Simple. I knew it would be simple. It's got
very
to be this.
simple.
Is that what?
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
You are gorgeous.
Why do you think that? Oh,
The boudoir sessions.
boudoir.
Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
Oh.
You saw the photos. You were there.
Which one?
I think we go for You Were There.
You were.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Good, that covers it up then.
It appears to be some sort of
Does
writing.
Zach have
Dr.
any
Tani, if you're hearing this, prepare to make
connection
history.
to these people?
You're going to have a field day with this.
So
I'll be sure to
Zach
get
can
some
only
pictures for you.
visit Violet Bronwyn. Yeah.
Of unknown heights.
Oh,
Carefully
Bronwyn
produced
isn't
his
here.
camera from the pouch on his belt.
Lexi's not
Lexi's
in.
not in.
They must be having their seance.
This is not just probes that end up
Also, I
malfunctioning.
don't. I
Zach,
think
let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it.
Don't you want some too?
Do not come back here. Please.
Proceeded to rub it with the pencil.
Okay. Well, that's good to
Copying
know.
all of the writing took longer than he would have liked. It wasn't easy to find some of the small markings in the pitch black.
Right, so we can be.
I think we be Rain and go see what the seance people are up to.
Oh, we can go to the seance. Sure.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Lingered in his head. A welcome reprieve from the unnerving silence.
No, it can't.
Two things. It wasn't in his head.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did they die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, it's where we keep the dead bodies.
She kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone.
Oh my god.
Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Right.
To his private quarters and plumped down on the bed, exhausted. He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked, or worse, being declared mentally unfit. He had already played back the audio.
What are we doing now?
I think we become the boyfriend and go see Zach.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
He had, however, showed Dr. Utani the etchings he had copied.
There's so many
much to her
combos,
delight
isn't
and
there?
gratitude. It appeared the writing consisted.
Maybe you could do them one way round.
Thanks to some.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened. She tried to sleep with me.
She did try and sleep with you.
Well, that's strange. That's very strange. Doesn't seem like something she'd do at all. You don't even look like you make a good couple. Maybe she was on to you.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically, you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yes. Capiche? Yes.
Yes.
Capiche?
Yes.
Yes.
That's weird. We shouldn't have.
Dimitri wondered how the light could be on if his room was still shrouded.
So at
in
least we know
darkness.
what now. We got
He rubbed the
proof
heels
that
of his hands
Oscar
against
was.
his eyes, trying.
We know that Oscar was an agent of his. Oh my god, we can actually let's do the other way around. Because if Jack doesn't want to talk
Hello,
to Rain,
I'm
we can
Rain.
make. That's why you can do it the other way around. Because some people don't want to talk to other people, but like some people do.
Yeah, what if Rain is able to speak to Zach?
No one answered. He continued into the common area of the base.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between
Oh my
you
god.
and me.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Dimitri. Just when he was about to turn around and run into
Rain
the
and
hallway,
Zach are
the
mates.
guttural noise
Rain and Zach are
faded
up to something.
into what sounded like a dying breath.
Yeah, for a lad's night out. Lads. Apparently there's a way to visit Lexi as Rain. I think. Someone in chat says. Try the girls as
tried.
Rain. Yeah, so
He
we'd
felt
be
like he was
Rain.
going mad.
We tried that.
Nothing made sense. He just
Yeah,
wanted to
look,
leave
visit
this
Lexi.
nightmare and go home.
No, but
But home
Sam.
was a million miles
That's
away.
Rain,
Yeah,
we
let's
tried it.
visit
He knew he was
let's
alone
visit
here.
Lexi as Sam. Okay, I'll visit Rain, yeah. Do you know? Oh, yeah.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he... Oh, no. He did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Shit.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
This doesn't sort of gel with the conversation that we feel like they had. I feel like it was something pervier than that. I feel like Rain was like trying to get a hookup or something. Do you know what I mean? He was like, you know,
Yeah.
when these slutty girls in the town. Look, you know, I'm only
Any-
passing through.
Yeah, I feel like...
Do you know what I mean? It feels like he was looking around, like
Considering-
sniffing around for a...
Like, considering how disgusted Rain was about Zach when he saw Zach, and now we are here talking to Rain, and Rain is like, yeah, Zach, I know him, he's weird, but he's... If he was...
said he was going to go on a date with Dorota last night because their parents go to the cinema.
If that's the case, you would have said that earlier.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Maybe this time it wants 3 redheads.
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Is Violet going to die? We need to get some police protection up in this right now.
Yeah. I reckon
guess
all the
you might
redheads
call
are
them
dead.
demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Fucking hell, I mean... It's all going off! It's
Fucking
weird.
otherworlds!
Kind of, yeah.
Oh,
Quantum
Chat mentioned
physics is
something
real,
quite
you know.
interesting. Why does he have a cross? He says he's not religious.
There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Far more superior, or just far superior?
Far more, furthermore, increasingly, indeedly superior.
Okay, good.
Yes, disturbingly.
They could
It's
inhabit
actually
us.
a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
I've had enough.
Chat believes I'm the next person to die because I'm
It's
going to
about an hour
asphyxie
later.
wank myself to death
On
with a
the way
scar.
over, Dimitri had listened to those recordings and couldn't make out anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps
I
the
should
others
be
were
wearing the
right.
new Yog scarf
Perhaps
which
it
you
was
gave
all
me,
just in
Lewis.
his
That was
head.
lovely.
Yet he couldn't shake the feeling that
was a
he had
good scarf.
seen his imminent and
So are
Good
we
scarf.
the traveller? Are we the trans-dimensional being?
I mean, we can transform into our own universes.
We're definitely weird.
Maybe there's a second
he couldn't
shapeshifter?
wait to go back home. Later that night, Dimitri awoke.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update.
It's
Police
weird,
investigating the
creepy
death of
summoning ritual time.
21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy.
Was not the closest.
A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I mean, I think we might have missed bits. I think we might have missed bits in previous chapters too, because sometimes we get sort of confronted with this thing and we're like, who the fuck is this? Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, I don't know.
This has been wild, Lewis. Absolutely wild.
This is a wild ride. Shall we have a break?
I mean, we should have a break. What time is it?
It's 20 to 2. I
Okay.
think I think we should have a break here. We're probably about halfway through the game. We could come back to this if you like. If you've got a
I'd
spare
love to
morning
come
over
back to
Jingle Jam, we might come back and finish it off.
I've got a lot of spare mornings over Jingle Jam.
Good, thank you. No, this is really enjoyable. We thank you for watching. We're gonna go get some lunch, and then coming up next will be an art stream with Leo and Nina and Joe.
They're making some fantastic slime.
I think they're going to try and make slime. Maybe? Shrug? Question mark? They probably want to get some time to set up anyway, so we'll give them that time. And then in the evening, there's more streams. And then, we're gearing up for Jingle Jam. I'm doing a lot of finishing off work. But hopefully, it'll be good. All right.
I'll miss you all. Goodbye. I'll see you in the Jingle Jam.
Thank you, Spiff, for joining us. Farewell.